Hi everybody, welcome back. This is April with Plan with April, and I'm hoping this is gonna be a treat today. Doing something a lot different than I normally do. I've got my watercolors out, and I've got a couple of brushes, only two. I think these are gonna work the best for a half an hour and a full hour to block out some time. So while I'm really excited to show you guys, I'm a little anxious because I'm not a watercolorer. I've been practicing with just like shapes and forms, mixing colors, things like that. So I have the essential kit. It came in just a set of colors like this. And I've been sitting here wondering what color palette I wanted to decorate this week with. And I've decided I'm going to do yellows and purples. So I'm going to pull out my purple. This one is just violet. And I'm going to pull out my white so that I can add, lighter tones. And I think, do I want orchid or do I want orangey yellow or do I want, let's go with that. We'll try that. Here's the thing. If I hate it, so be it. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. I'm going to put those behind me. I have got, I don't know if you guys can see, my container for my dirty water and then my container for my clean water. This is a mason jar that I grabbed from the pantry. This is just an old candle that I used to burn. That's the ice maker that I used to burn in the office here. So I just rinsed it out and repurposed it. This little pan that I'm using is just one that I ordered off of Amazon. So I'll just be mixing my paints here. And without further ado, I think we should just get started. So, hold on tight. Are you a watercolor? Do you use watercolors? Do you have experience with them? I am curious to know if you do, because I feel like you're going to be cringing during this entire video because I don't use watercolors. Again, that one's a little bit runny. Do you shake them? I don't think so. Maybe you massage them. Yeah, the only thing I've really done is a couple of like tutorials on Skillshare, which this video is not sponsored by Skillshare, but if you ever want to learn something, Skillshare is a great place to go. All right, so I don't even know how to say this color. Gamboge, because it's bougie. I don't know. Gamboge. I don't know. Oh, maybe this was a big mistake, guys. Violet. You're turning violet, and white. So I am going to start big because that's how I roll. This is a royal and I don't know. It's a shader. Sure. This is going to be exciting. Oh, I forgot a towel to wipe colors off on. This will be fine. We are going to start. Where are we going to start? Oh my gosh. We're really doing this. We should probably start from the top, right? And if I do purple and yellow, I think, I don't know. Let's just see. That is dark. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's good to see you once again. Let's thin that out a tiny bit. I'm going to start with the darkest and work my way to the lightest maybe, or maybe I'll just do a dark. We'll figure it out. So Monday, let me twist this a bit because I do twist my paper a bit. Monday from 5 to 6, I do want to put in here that I'm going to be, that is not smooth at all, but that's pretty. Do I have a goober? Looks like I have a goober. Sorry, goober. Okay, so that's not horrible. It's not my best work by any means. And I'm just using it as I would washi tape. So if you're tuning in for like some crazy, beautiful artwork, Sorry, that is not going to be today. Today is not the day for gorgeous, beautiful artwork. And I'm wondering how this wet is going to do on my paper. Like that dot right there. I think I'm going to grab, hold on, stay right there. I'm going to grab just a little towel so that I can kind of mop it up. As you can hear me walking all the way across to my kitchen. All right, let's just daub that. Let's just dobby. Oh, guys, I don't know about this. This could be my epic fail. We don't know. I mean, we do know. It's looking pretty failure-ish so far. Tap, tap, tap. I could just do little trees, like little purple trees, and call it good, but I don't think Bob Ross would be totally proud of me if I just did little trees. Okay, so that marks in, I don't know. Oh, okay, I think this is all going to come together once I start putting down like what my plan is and my washi tapes and all of that, all of those good vibes, right? Yes, I think that's exactly when it's going to come together. I am going to, that's a little clanky. I am going to mark, I wonder if I should have done with, it's okay. Let's color block because I am really curious to see, is there something on there? There is. I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like throughout the week. So I'm just going to go straight across because it's just easier this morning to paint in big sections. It's like painting by number, but not. Because I've never even painted by number since I was a kid. Whoop. Almost went into the clean. Almost. Maybe I should practice my watercoloring before I commit to a whole video of watercoloring. I mean, that doesn't sound like me at all though, right? Like I'm always trying new things and I haven't tried them before and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Oh man. Thank you guys for being so patient through this. I love it. Also, who has seen the new Top Gun movie and what did you think? And did you watch the first one? Because there was a lot of references. I would recommend, let me know if you agree. I would recommend if you are going to watch the new movie, the sequel, that you go back and definitely watch the original because there are a lot of references throughout the new movie that reference the old one. So I would give you that little tidbit of advice. Ooh, that's a really wet brush. We're gonna have to blend that down here. Blend it down. Dilute it down here. I'm gonna flip because I've got some paint on the other side. Ooh, yeah, I did. Goosh. Goosh is a real word. It's not, I made it up. But I feel like it fits when the paint goes over the line and you're like, goosh. Almost sounds like goose, which is why I think I thought of that show. All right. I can hardly breathe, but I like it so far. It's not horrible. It is not horrible. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of pansies. Are they pansies? The little tiny flowers that come out in the spring. We have had so much rain in the Pacific Northwest. I'm not kidding you. We have not had spring, like a normal spring, which is going to be good this summer when, you know, we have possible drought. I don't think we will have possible drought this year. We have had such good moisture levels that I think, knock on wood, we're good. So Thursday morning, I'm going to block out, I've got a different size. Oosh. There's that ice machine again. I don't know why I left it on. It's so early this morning. I don't know what I thought I needed the ice maker on. Just to make some background noise. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm trying really hard not to go over the line, but to at least cover it up where I want it. Oh, I might need a little bit more water. I keep going to dip in the wrong one. A little more water, thin that out a little bit. That might be too much, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh yeah, that's definitely too much water. Play it by ear, play it by feel. That would be my grand advice. Okay, so Friday, I'm gonna mark, I mark just this hour block here. So pretty. It is very pretty. I'm loving the yellow and the purple together. All right, so let's go down after the yellow here and put in, I want to do, I don't want to go all the way to the bottom yet because I don't want to smudge it. In fact, I've got a little bit here that's over. There we go. Just kind of smooth that out. I don't want it to puddle over here in the corner where the page like naturally falls in. I don't want it to leak. Leak? No. Drip. That's a better word. Okay, so after work, I know I will probably stop and pick up groceries. I do not want my purple and my yellow touching, so I'm just going to go in and put that there. Okay, I did go over a little bit. I'm not going to fret. Again, first time. So I'm giving myself a lot of grace on this one. It's been a minute. And then Thursday, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mark off this hour here. I usually try to pick up groceries twice a week because we eat so many fresh vegetables, mostly vegetarian. So vegetables and produce really don't stay that long in the fridge. So I try to go a couple of times a week just to, just to make sure it's fresh. I am going to do a level down here of light purple washi tape. And you're like, April, it's not going to look like washi tape, which I will 100% agree with you at this point. But I think once I get in there, let me hold this pan so it's not rattling. In fact, do I want my bigger brush? I probably do. Goo. All right, perfect. Again, first time. Dop you off there. Get you in here. That's going to be super wet. Okay, so I'm just loading up the brush, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a header over here. I know I said I was going to do washi tape. I am, I promise. Did you hear me hold my breath? Oh, okay. And then I'm going to do just a strip down here. Oh my gosh. Why is this so nerve-wracking? I mean, it's just a book. It's not like I'm not publishing this anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm going to do a really thick strip here at the bottom because I have an idea of actually doodling in some designs. I know. We're going to be getting crazy. I don't know if it's going to be today because this might be just crazy enough for me today. This might be the extent of all craziness that I have in me this morning because this feels pretty crazy already. Just trying not to make it slip, but I did. You know, there's a lot of she said jokes in here. That's what she said. Okay, so there's my bottom strip of washi for that side. Let's mix some up for the other side. How are you feeling watching this? Are you like, April, I need you to stop stressing? Like, your anxiety is coming through the phone. It probably is. Oh, that might be a mistake. Also, have you ever watched professional pinstripers? I know, it sounds like a random thought, which it is, but I'm sitting here doing this and I'm like, wow, I am shaky as all get out. Like, you watch those people who do pinstripes on vehicles and stuff, and they have such a steady hand with that long paintbrush that is like loaded with a ton of paint on it. And here I'm just like trying to fill in, not even exactly, a big section, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you get what you get. It's a good thing I don't decorate other people's planners, because I don't, it would not be perfect. And then I wouldn't want to do it because I'd be like, I am so sorry, your journal isn't perfect. Oh, I don't know why I just thought of the Ghost theme song, Mud, Unchained Melody. I guess it's not really the Ghost theme song. It's called Unchained Melody. They have their own name. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now what? Now where do we go? I feel like I need a pop of sunshine. I feel like I need to try to draw some, I feel like I need to paint some flowers. Oh my gosh, ready? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to do flowers. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a couple paintbrushes. Okay, got a couple paintbrushes. They're round, so they should, this should work, right? Oh man. What am I getting myself into for real? Okay. We'll try, oh, where are we going to try? Let's do this side because I hardly ever use my sidebar. So let's start down here at the bottom. I might have to get some green out. Okay, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. I'm going to do, should I do yellow first? Probably yellow first. Nope, I'm going to do purple first. Purple? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to load up this beautiful, beautiful brush. And, oh, what am I going to do? Let's just do it. Ready? Oh my gosh. We're just going to do it. Oh my word. Does that look like a flower? Why am I whispering? I'm so sorry. I think the trick is you have to wait for the layers to dry before you put another layer on top, which I didn't do. I just kind of went in and was like, oh, let's just put another layer in there. I think I'm going to make what looks like maybe lavender. Does that look like lavender? That kind of looks like lavender. That kind of looks like lavender. I need to stop whispering. That kind of looks like lavender. And then, you guys, oh my goodness. This is awesome. It's very creative. Am I even in? Okay, I had to make sure I was still like recording and in focus. Oh. All right, let's go in with the smaller one. Let's just do the same thing, but I'm gonna go just over here and do a smaller version of it. All I am doing is pressing down. I am letting the brush, you guys, do all of the work, I'm just going in at a little diagonal, boop, and I'm just booping it. That is all I'm doing, okay? And then I could go in with another one. Let's go in. Oh, I don't even know. They're gonna know. They're gonna know you don't know what you're doing. They're gonna know. Let's do a darker one here. I want a darker one. It does kind of look like lavender though. I do like that. Okay. That looks marginally fine. So I am not going to mess further with it. I am going to grab some green, and I don't need to grab my palette. I actually have some green right here that I will pop in here. And I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot of it. I do need it a bit darker than that though. These are really, blue in there. All right, that looks better. And all I'm gonna do is, I don't want those drops that were on that to drip down. I do want to drag it through, but I feel like I don't, because I feel like it's gonna drag it through. So I'm just gonna go in and put a little tiny line here and then draw it down. And then what I might do, I'm just gonna add the same idea with leaves. I'm just gonna drop it down and pull. Drop it down and pull. Sounds like a Snoop song, right? I'm gonna pretend like that's just a field of grass. Oh, I am so not a painter, but it's okay. I feel like a miniature Bob Ross here. Like I'm trying to convince you that it's okay. You don't have to be a painter to paint. Like just do what your heart says is good, right? Just feel it. Just do what you need to do. I think I'm gonna grab some white out of here and just pop in. Maybe I'll do the highlights. Now I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna do my highlights with my pen because I can control it better and kind of add a little more detail. So I'm gonna leave my lavender, that's what we're calling it. It's now lavender. I'm gonna let it really dry well. It looks like all of this paint is doing well. You know, I don't do a whole lot with my weekends. I don't think we have anything going on. Am I still? Yeah, we're still good. Okay. We don't do a whole lot with weekends. So I think I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do some similar, you know what I should do? What if I tried to do big pansies? I think they're called pansies. I'll try to do one and we'll see what you would call them. What the actual name is, because I'm sure what I'm calling them is not the actual flower's name. So I'm just gonna go big. I'm not gonna try to go small. So they have, I'm gonna go this way because they go this way and then big, big, do you know what flower I'm doing yet? And it might not, that might be too many leaves, to be honest with you. So let's do one. So it goes like that, and then it comes out like that, and like that, and then that. Oh, that's not the best. That's okay. Stick with me. Stick with me on this. I'll get it, I promise. And if I don't, it'll still look like some kind of random flower. Because can you really go wrong with flowers? I mean, I guess you could, yeah. But, all right, so I'm gonna stop there because that feels like a lot. It feels like a lot going on. And then, let me dab this off a little bit. I really do feel like I'm channeling my inner Bob Ross. Not kidding. Totally not kidding. I do want a little bit more white because these flowers have a lot of white in them. And I want to make sure that my paint is dry. I know. Just want to make sure these middles are good. Good and dry. Good and dry. That's probably not recommended when watercoloring. So if I'm doing this incorrectly, I apologize. I just wanted to show you guys how you can incorporate some of your supplies into some really fun. And if you're like me, I get hyper focused on crafts all the time. Like I will pick something up and I'm like, I cannot wait to learn how to paint happy little trees and be Bob Ross. And then as it turns out, I really have no interest in painting little trees and being Bob Ross. But I bought all this stuff to go ahead and do that with. So I'm just going in here. Again, there's probably a much better way to pop in this part of the flower, but here we are. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of water and kind of break it up a little tiny bit just so I can blend it in. There we go. There we go. And I'm doing these by memory and I haven't seen one in a bit. So I think they have dark purple in the middle too. Not my finest work yet, but again, work in progress. I think if I practice more at it, I'm going to become a pro and it's going to be super duper easy. That is what she said. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this beautiful yellow that we've used all over the page. I feel like I need to dab it again. Dab it. Just dab it. Just dab it. Dab it. All right. Now, if I remember, it's yellow in the center. And then we've got a bit more of the dark purple dots on. They're like not symmetrical though. Like they're not going to be like, oh wow, those are definitely dots. No, they're more like Mother Nature had a last minute idea and said, let's put some dots in there. So I'm going to do dot, dot, dot. Sure. And then I'm going to do white too. White as well. Perfect. As perfect as we're going to get. Thank you guys so much for staying. Gosh, we've been at this for a minute, haven't we? So far, so good, I think. I may have to go in this again with my white gel pen just to give it the level of white that I want to see. Not too shabby. I am not unhappy with that at all. At all. Not even a little unhappy. Now I'm just going to add in some body wants. No. I'm just going to add in some leaves. Just pop some little leaves in there. And then I'll go back and add a little dimension to my little... I wonder if I hold it this way, are my leaves going to look better? It's all just a learning curve. It's all just one big learning curve. Okay, so that does work better to put the pointy end in and then just pull it out. That's what she said. Yikes, that is not what she said. Whew. Okay, that is it. Oh my word, I think I'm going to stop because I'm afraid if I don't stop here, I'm going to add too much to it. Now, I'm going to let this dry and then I will come back and you'll see it probably after the pen. So on either Friday the 24th or Sunday the 26th, whichever day I post the after the pen, you will see probably shading. You will see hopefully, you know, some more detail in this. You'll see how I did the washi tape. Let me know down below what you think. Are you going to try to incorporate some watercolor into your Hobonichi? And really, look at that. It ghosted a tiny bit, but nothing. Not a whole lot. I mean, I can totally live with that for sure. And this is the last week, and it's duplicated in the July through December book. So this page I figured was like a practice haul page, so it didn't matter what I did on this one. If I thought maybe the watercolor would like warp it and do something, it didn't. And I felt like I used a lot of pigment, and I used in certain spots a lot of water. I did dab, but I don't feel like that is a bad result at all. At all. I may incorporate more watercolor next book in my dailies. I would love to do that in my dailies. Even if I just tried like a flower a day. That would be so much fun. Okay. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Feel free to subscribe. Please subscribe. Give a thumbs up if you loved it. And chat with me in the comments. I will see you soon. Bye.